No, then go ahead. Next
Yes,
participant.
sir. Yes, sir. If there is no question, we can move on to the next candidate. Ravi Ashrani, sir. Ravi Ashrani, sir.
Am I audible, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's audible. You can present, sir. You can share the screen, sir.
Okay, sir. Namaste to respected Saurabh sir and Raghu sir and all participants present in the webinar today's session. I am sharing my screen. Is the screen visible, sir? Is
Yes,
the
sir.
screen visible? Yes.
Yes, yes. It's screen visible, sir.
Okay, thank you, sir. As we all know, that mathematics is basis of everything, from revolution of Earth to evolution of mankind. Every aspect of life is connected with mathematics. It's an honor and pleasure for me to present mathematics of everyday life. Thanks to NCERT Mysore for giving me this opportunity. The objective of this paper is to develop active interest of mathematics in the student through practical context of mathematics learning. If a student understand how mathematics can be used in our day-to-day lives, they would be able to grasp it. By solving everyday real-life problems through mental maths, the mathematics will become more enjoyable and understandable for students. Let me begin by the shloka of Vedas. Yatha shikha mayuranam naganam madyo yatha tadvad vedam shastranam gaditamurdhanisthitam. Means as the crest on peacock and jewels on the serpents, similarly mathematics stays at the head of all the Vedanta Shastras. This is the supreme importance given to mathematics in Vedas by Rishi Lagad in 1000 BC. Great Indian mathematician Mahaviracharya had written praise of mathematics in his famous text Ganit Sara Sangraha. Meaning of this Sanskrit shlok is mathematics is important and useful in all areas, whether it is worldly, Vedic or religious. Usually, any person starts his day by looking at the time on the clock in the morning. The clock can be an interesting source of mathematical applications. Modulo arithmetic can be used to solve practical problems related to time. Future and past time can be obtained by arithmetic modulo 12 or 24. For example, if it is 11 o'clock now, then to find time after 21 hours, we simply add 11 and 21 to get 32. On dividing 32 by 12, we get remainder 8. So the required time will be 8 o'clock. Similarly, we can find a previous time or past time with the help of modulo arithmetic. By changing inner attitudes of mind, we can change outer aspects of life. Conversion of IST to GMT can be done by mere observation using analog wristwatch. By turning wristwatch to 180 degree, the time we see is corresponding GMT. For example, 5:50 AM IST corresponds to 12:20 AM GMT. Students should derive a great sense of achievement and enjoyment as a result of employing these simple and different procedures to solve what usually appears to be difficult clock problems. Compound addition of time can be done mentally. For example, 2 hours 20 minutes and 3 hours 35 minutes to be added as 220 plus 335, which is equal to 555. That is 5 hours 55 minutes is the answer. But when minute total is more than 60, then the same method with slight modification can be used. For example, 1 hour 35 minutes and 3 hours 55 minutes equal to 135 plus 355, which is equal to 490. But here minute total is more than 60. So we add 40 to the final result to get 490 plus 40, which is equal to 530. So our final answer is 5 hours 30 minutes. In the process of compound subtraction, we know that Vedic mathematics methods are much faster than the traditional methods. Compound subtraction is not an exception. In the process of compound subtraction, where different units of quantity is involved, Vedic method is much more easier. Here is an example. One can note that there is no carryover or borrowing of the numbers in this method. and there is no need to convert different units of measurement to single unit as done in conventional method. This reduces chance of error to great extent. This is just an example to get answer in single line of how fast we will be able to calculate the answer to some of the toughest maths problems. Vedic methods are time saving, without error, and simple methods. Almost every day, we find ourselves in situations in which we apply mathematical knowledge. We all need some mental arithmetic. Here are few examples of our daily life problem which need mental subtraction without using copy and pen. These and similar problems can be solved by using Vedic Maths techniques. In Vedic Maths, numbers which are made up of 1 and 0 are called base numbers. All integral powers of 10 like 10, 100, 1000 and so on are base numbers. If sum of any two numbers is equal to base numbers, then numbers are called complement of each other. For example, 1, 9, 2, 8, 3, 7, 4, 6, 5, 5 are complements of each other. To find complements when base number is 100, 1000, 10,000, etc., we use Vedic Maths Sutra Nikhilam Navtash Charamam Dashata, which means all from 9 and last from 10. This Vedic Maths formula can be very useful for solving everyday problems. For example, to find change from rupees 100 by paying rupees 78, we do 9 minus 7, 10 minus 8. So answer is 22. In the second example, rupees 23,456 can be subtracted mentally from 100,000 by 9 minus 2, 9 minus 3, 9 minus 4, 9 minus 5, 10 minus 6. To get answer 76544. There are some practical problems of multiplication. As a rectangle measures 94 by 98, what will be the area? This practical problem can be solved by important rapid magical Vedic method based on base system, which is called Nikhilam method. To multiply 94 and 98, which are both smaller than base 100 and close to base 100, so we write deficiencies minus 06, minus 02 towards right of respective numbers. To get left part of the answer, we simply cross subtract. 94 minus 2 is 92. And to get right part of the answer, we simply vertically multiply deficiencies. 6 into 2, 12. So this will be the answer. When numbers are above base, for example 102 multiplied by 109. If a question is like this, a printer required to produce 102 copies of a book, each consisting of 109 pages. How many pages are produced? This can be done mentally as write surpluses plus 02 and plus 09 towards right of each number. To find left part of the answer, we simply cross it. 109 plus 2 is 111, and the right part of the answer is vertical multiplication of surpluses, that is 9 into 2 is 18. So 11118 will be the answer. In financial mathematics, calculating compound interest is time consuming. But by use, yes sir.
Please let me know what is your contribution in this research. What you have contributed and what are your findings actually? These are the calculations which you are showing it in a very fast nature. It's not easy to understand and it's I don't think so. This is the contribution. What is your contribution? Please let me know and conclude your highlights.
Sir, these are okay, sir. Okay, sir. These are totally different methods. As in the present slide, to find compound interest, we simply use formula. But here I am showing to find compound interest.
From somewhere.
Some methods I have developed from myself, and some methods I have taken from somewhere. Yes, sir. Definitely. Some part I have taken from Vedic mathematics, some methods I have developed.
So what?
Pardon, sir?
You have developed any method you have developed from your side for any special problem?
Just these problems are as compound to find compound interest mentally. We use Pascal's triangle. Pascal's triangle to find compound interest. Here are some examples to find compound interest mentally without using formula, sir. As we see in the last example, compound interest for 4 years on rupees 50,000 at 5% per annum. We use a row of Pascal triangle. We use multipliers like 2-1 for 2 years, 3-3-1 for 3 years, 4-6-4-1 for 4 years. Different rows of Pascal triangle. Here we do 5% of 2500, that is 125. 5% of 125 is 6.25. 5% of 6.25 is 0.3125. And respective multipliers 4, 6, 4, 1 are found in fourth row of Pascal triangle. So required compound interest can be 4 into 2500 plus 6 into 125 plus 4 into 6.25 plus 1 into 0.3125. It is very easy and interesting method, sir. And with little practice it can be done mentally. And to find approximate answer we can ignore the decimal part. In traveling, we can use modulo concept to find number of birth. By using formula n modulo 8 equal to m, we can directly find number of birth. For lower birth, we get m equal to 1 or 4. For middle birth, we get m equal to 2 or 5. For upper birth, we get m equal to 3 or 6. For side lower birth, m equal to 7. For side upper birth, m equal to 0. For example, if birth number is 12, we simply divide 12 by 8 to get remainder 4. So it will be a lower birth. If birth number is 30, then on dividing 30 by 8, remainder is 6. So it will be upper birth. As 56 is completely divisible by 8, so it will be side upper birth. Converting kilometers to miles is useful for when traveling between imperial and metric countries and need to know what kilometers to miles are. The formula to convert kilometers to miles is number of kilometers divided by 8. Okay, sir, okay. Some amazing numbers are there. Revolving number, the Ramanujan number 1729 as we all know. But there are some other interesting properties of Ramanujan's number as it is a Carmichael number. 1729 is 7 into 13 into 19 and divisible 1728 is divisible by 6, 12 and 18. Mathematics in nature, here I am showing mathematics in nature. Golden ratio, we are living in golden ratio, universe of golden ratio. Let me conclude. My presentation comes to end. Let me conclude. There are endless ways to see, do and talk maths everywhere. By using real life maths in classroom environment, the mathematics will become more enjoyable and understandable for students by applying mental maths in context of everyday activities. Multi-dimensional mathematical thinking and holistic development of students' brain will take place. Vedic mathematics helps in boosting cognitive skills. This helps in performing daily tasks. I conclude by the shlok written by famous great Indian mathematician Mahaviracharya ji. Bhovir vipralape kim trilokya sa charachare yat kinchit vastu tat sarvam ganitena vina nahi. What is the use of math speaking? Whatever object exists in the moving and non-moving world cannot be understood without mathematics. Thank you.